Hey y'all, this is Urson. Welcome back. Welcome back to Long War II, the true hangover. We've got a couple new individuals with our squad now. Sebastian and Dr. Varakai managed to get lotteried into the rando, and so did Camille Psycho Woters, so welcome to the crew. We did change Camille's gender a bit because it was going to be weird to have a guy named Camille, but hey, there's that. So I took a look at these couple of promotions. I'm still honestly pretty damn torn about what to do with my gunner. I mean, baseline says that Shredder will be better in the long run. However, early on, holo targeting is going to be so important, especially dealing with those damn drones. I mean, it is an issue. However, the other corollary dealing with drones is that they are going to have armor. So shredding off armor wouldn't be bad, assuming we could hit the damn thing. I'm still not certain exactly how to play that one. And also here, for the specialization, the combat knife / throwing knife spec, like all this stuff, so combat knives we have. Throwing knives, apparently you require the Advent Officer Autopsy to get, I think, from what I've read, and that seems to be correct. So, I don't know. I'm going to keep these going until we roll up something, and maybe the decision will be made for me. That's going to be later, not now. What I want is the locator beacon and all the new tools and toys. Because I want the axe, I want the bolt caster, and I want the shadow keeper. If at all possible, that'd be awesome. Alright, we got shotgun, medium armor, or a grenade launcher. I think I'm going to take the shotty, because we can use some good shotties. Got the spark plug. Increase damage by 3 and decrease aim by 15. Ooh. And the last shot from a mag is 40% increased aim and 10% increased crit chance. Haha. Alright. That's weird. Huh. Okay. I might replace the hangfire propellant because that aim penalty is no bueno. I'll take the reserve mag though. I don't know, that might work well together, but maybe not. Yeah, I was gonna open the lock. Oh, it's only a day. But then again, if I want the throwing knives, I kind of want this. You know, I'm gonna get the other thing. Oh, loot whore or not? To loot whore to not to loot whore? That is a question. Let me get this done.
The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
Gooey. Alright, well, we're gonna do that one because I kind of want the throwing knives, if that's really the case. And I'm learning this new stuff with the mods, so...
You and I both know we only had one other Sky Ranger, Commander. It's worse for wear, but this heap used to be Big Sky's pride and joy, and someone's been putting her to work. It may be possible to triangulate exactly where they took off from, but it'll take some time.
Commander, these weapons are unlike any design I have previously encountered before. I could attempt further analysis, but the likelihood of us reverse engineering them appears low regardless.
Alrighty, so we have some unique weaponry. And this gives us the,
Remember what Tygan said.
bolt caster.
These new weapons are one of a kind. If we leave them on the battlefield, they'll be lost to us forever.
We got a bowcaster, shadow keeper, and a hunter's axe, and a frost bomb, which is critical utility. So I'm a fan. So we get some intel, or we could go ahead and get this overgrown checkpoint. The one other thing I noticed I wanted to mention. So before you go on a mission, you should always, if you're using the fatigue mod, always remove the people here. Because this gets calculated in a bad way. So they'll lottery, let's say, 5 days fatigue here, but if you take out, there'll be 10. Right now we're maxing out at 7 days fatigue for a mission. So these guys actually max out at 10 fatigue because this 50% gets factored into their fatigue rate. It's kind of bizarre. So remember to always take these out before you go on a mission, otherwise you start getting more fatigue than you've signed up for. Kind of a weird interaction. I can see the mechanics kind of in my head on how the code would probably be structured, but yeah, so it's kind of funny. I wouldn't mind some supplies. I wouldn't mind this autopsy, though. Come on, autopsy. Oh, got him.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent Captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Alrighty.
New objective added.
Okay, you got Skulljack and Proving Grounds. That was the idea. So we get the Proving Grounds up. Spec out Soaring Knife.
The
Bingo!
Advent Captain seems to provide
Yup.
a means of stabilizing
Yup.
the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network
Sexy.
tower itself.
Okay.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this Skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Alright, so I do want to get started on magnetic weapons at some point soon. That would be hella good, but I'm going to loot horror one thing.
I'd assumed you
Probably
would
get
get research
comms and then
priority,
go on
Commander.
to that.
I'll notify you as soon as the
But can we actually now equip the throwing knives? It's the axe. No, that's not going to help you too much. Is it a grenade slot item? Or do I need to build it? I might need to build it, actually. New items are available. Maybe that is to build. God damn it. Get me to engineering.
Hello, Commander.
Build items. Let's see. Yep, there we go. 20 supply squad upgrade. I will gladly spend that. So how is that equipped? Now I gotta test these out.
Gene therapy clinics, Doctor. They seem like a big draw for the cities right now.
Having worked in one of the facilities, I can tell you firsthand. They do offer a level of medical
It's a grenade slot. It is a grenade
unmatched by
slot
any
item. Okay.
previous effort in our history. The aliens have
Killing your target number
effectively
here,
cured
concealment.
all of
Alright,
humanity's
sick.
greatest
And does how much damage? 3 to 5.
Cancer, malaria,
Ah.
AIDS. The process is relatively simple.
As long as you're compliant.
Yes. The price of admission is acceptance
So the
of all
follow-up,
Advent
the
policies.
follow-up's pretty neat actually,
For many
because
people,
if
that's
you set up the
hardly a
kill, you stay
consideration.
concealed with the
A
kill.
minor
That's pretty cool.
inconvenience than most.
You gotta try those out. I'm actually going the combat knife spec. I mean the throwing knife spec here. Let's try it. You know, I mean, if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But I think it's pretty sick. All right, and Leroy, I don't know. We'll see when the mission. I'm so torn on that. I've never been more waffly in my life on that.
Guerrilla
But,
Tactics School now
Nice.
operational.
nice. All right, we need to train a rookie. So Cochran, get in here, buddy. I need you to become a ranger. Double tappers. We need a plenty. So do that. We don't have any yet, and that is a damn shame. Let's jump back out. How are we doing on fatigue right now? We should have gotten most of it off, right? 10 hours, 20 hours, 2 days, 4 hours. So we're almost out of it, which is great. And we haven't had a mission yet. We're probably about to have a mission, is my guess.
I have made a number
All right,
of
SMG
interesting
sword or medium
discoveries,
armor.
Commander.
Now, granted, we do have a samurai, so interesting sword would be good. But more medium armor until we get plated armor might be worth its weight in gold right now. The submachine gun's pretty good, too, for the fire starter. Yeah, it's kind of a tough call. I'm going to try to get some better armor all around, though, I think. Demon. Immunity to poison, hit points by 1. Could be worse.
I await
All right.
your orders, Commander.
New research. Let's go ahead with resistance comms, and then we'll probably go... Do we need to get hybrid materials? Yeah, we're not going to have the armor first. I kind of want the weaponry first. That's kind of more important to kill your enemies quickly here. Taking resistance comms wouldn't be bad, though. Let's take resistance
I'll
comms.
see that work begins immediately.
And let's
Commander.
go with the
I'll
supplies.
contact you when I have a full
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple
crumble.
radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your
signal's breaking up.
Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there.
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Gooey. Alright. Well, we got a retaliation. Kind of expected that one at some point. Operation Red Blade. Let's go.
Setting course for Eastern United
Yeah, we have
States.
one of these before first supply drop usually, so that was not unexpected. We have better weapons, we have new tools, new toys. I mean, we shouldn't have too much fatigue left. Bisonette is out, though, with fatigue still for a day. So we can't use him, unfortunately. Alright. So if we don't have a Spec Ops there, I do want one Spec Ops at least. Didn't we have another Spec Ops at some point? I was sure we did. Didn't we lottery into another one? No, Bisonette's out of fatigue. He's here. He's fine. Okay. Scratch that. What is this? Unstaffed engineer. Ah, we just finished the GTS. Derp. I should have been doing something with him. Whoops. Yeah. I agree. Yes, Shen. Stop yelling at me. I totally forgot we're doing that. Whoops. Once we clear this, we're going to clear this debris because this is taking way too long. But that said, I want to clear folks out of here. So I want to empty. That way we can do this and get everyone on the mission that's going to be rested and relaxed. Let's go here. Let's go here. And get in there. Alright. Now we can do this better. There we go. Isn't that better? Alright, so I'm gonna go with Shredder, because I think it's just too damn important not to have Shredder in some way, and there's no really other class that can shred for us. So I'm gonna take this, as much as I kinda want holo targeting. It's kind of a shitty choice, but what can you do? Anyways, loadouts. We can actually have a couple loadouts now. We're gonna give you the throwing knife, I think, because that would be useful. And people can get the XCOM t-shirt. Y'all gotta have the t-shirt. I mean, that is the thing. So t-shirt and Kevlar armor will work. Now, you're our close range with the defenestrator. That makes sense. Can we give you a better kit? We could. She's gonna be close range, so having the demon on here. She's kind of a demon already. Let's do more damage. 1 to 3, 3 to 5. The sword does way more damage. Oh, with Hunter's Axe potentially too. That'll give her a mid-range engagement option. Yeah.
Maybe a little unwieldy,
Give her that.
but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Do you need to run an SMG? You can run a bolt caster. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out who to put the where to put the bolt caster on. We could also run a basic assault rifle, not the SMIG. I kind of need all the power I can get right now, and his movement's already pretty solid. I mean, this would make his movement insane, obviously, to get that line up. Less ammo. Yeah. Let me take the assault rifle, just for the sake of sanity and a little extra firepower. What are you rocking? You're rocking an assault rifle with the grenade launcher. You got your standard cannon. I'm trying to think of who to drop another shotgun on. I think I may drop it on Stupko, actually, right here. For that close range, guaranteed kill. Because his aim is low, but we can kind of start trying out the spark plug. I don't know if I'm going to regret taking this weapon on the mission, but, you know, whatever. Let's get the t-shirt on everybody, though. At least a little more will, so we don't fail anything here, any critical checks. I'm going to be saving the new PCS for our new Ranger, because anything that can take 2 shots makes sense to have the aim PCS on, or the, what do you call it? Hyperreactive pupils. There we go. So let's go ahead here. Take the XCOM 2 t-shirt along for the ride. I want to get these on here because I'm going to keep forgetting to do it. Let's go right around here. Who's got the grenade slot? You got a grenade slot and a frag grenade. I'll take the frost bomb here, I think.
The charges in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
Hell yeah. And the only person who can actually wield the Shadow Keeper is going to be Lewa here. So let's give him the Shadow Keeper.
The way this one is
beautifully.
sighted in, there's no excuse for missed shots.
Alright. So that should be good. I think we're all solid here. Debating whether I should take a flashbang, but I'm thinking we'll be okay. Alright, we're stopping the Advent Retaliation. So, standard mission with Faceless, so let's get to it. I think that's all we have. We put the armor here. You're already using the other good armor, right? Making certain. Yeah, we're using the burn. Other point, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, do we not promote you yet? No, we promoted you. Not living quarters. GTS. Don't we have... We can get squad size 1. That's exactly what I thought. Like, can't we get squad size 1? Indeed we can. And look at this. Spec Ops. Recon. Oh man, this has got some pretty neat stuff. Base game class only. So we don't have anything for... Alright, well, whatever. Let's go with squad size 1. And Vulture would be good too. We don't have the supplies for it. Let me take the extra body though. We'll try to get Vulture up quickly. We'll get the next set of supplies. That way we can take yet another person on this mission. And that'd be the Tits. Yep, confirm. Got another body in the back. So how do we set this up? Oh, the Varakai's out here. That's cool, it's another row, I like it. We can take our Samurai. Who else can we take in here? We can take another Necromancer if we want to. A Samurai or a tank. Let me try out, or maybe a Sharpshooter, honestly, would be useful. Just to have someone hang back. We have a lot of tactical flexibility. This might be the time to get a Sharpshooter up in here. Yeah, I think so. Can we upgrade this equipment with anything useful? Hair trigger autoloader. Autoloader wouldn't be bad for a sniper weapon. That would save us the option of wasting a shot when we're out of rounds. Let me put an autoloader on here. I think that works fine. That works. And let's put this, let's name it the Ever Ready, because it is. Because that's not trademark infringement, don't sue me, please. Alright, solid. And then we can get, yeah, the second row people. I like this. This is very intelligently done. And then we still have a hair trigger on somebody that we could use. What would be useful in a hair trigger, honestly? Shotguns would be useful with a hair trigger. Don't worry about the spark plug to aim, though. Maybe I should put a... Nah, I'm going to give it a try yet. I don't know where to put the hair trigger on yet, so I'm not going to do it on anything yet. Alright, let's rock and roll for now. This looks like a solid squad. Oh, she didn't have the t-shirt on yet. Good God. Gotta get a t-shirt. XCOM t-shirt for sight and sanity. I mean, I could potentially justify putting the double tap PCS on her, which is arguable, might not be a bad thing, because it gives you 10 aim for your next shot after your primary weapon misses. That'd be important for Sniper not to keep shagging the important shots. But then again, someone who could fire 2 shots in a round will take immediate use of it. I'm going to take it like that. Alright. I think that's a pretty solid squad. Let's go and take this Retaliation on. Just for fun and profit. Your right engine's a little dark, sir. There we go. We're just in the shadow of something massive. Big cloud right there.
Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
That's my headcanon, at least.
We just got word the aliens are attacking a resistance outpost in this region, and they're not taking any prisoners. These people need our help, and we're heading in to make sure the aliens regret coming after the resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts in the area and secure the camp.
Duly noted, Bradford. Shall be done. Alright, let's get going. Oh, speed lining down.
Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost.
We have 2 soldiers.
Eliminate all enemy
We'll have
units
more.
and protect those civilians. Advent came
There we
in
go.
hot, and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this.
So where were we? We're at the edge of the zone wall. Got some stuff out here. Standard retaliation mission, not a siege, thankfully. Kind of getting... We just had a siege mission. It'd be hilarious. We got another one. Gonna use our stealth unit here to scout out for us. We got a couple civilians down this way. Unlikely to catch any sort of contact from too many angles here. I'm gonna try to take it right there.
On the move.
Looks like no contact yet, so we can run up pretty comfortably and try to get maybe this high ground for our sniper. Again, because we don't have any contact, it's kind of... I don't know. We'll probably stay out in the open in blue moves and get some aggressive overwatches down. Like, we do need to move, obviously. We can't get too far. Like, Leroy is probably going to move, because his movement is really, really low. I want him to actually have some giddy up. But everyone else can kind of just roll up.
Moving to position.
See, I'm not sure about that spark plug still, but we'll figure it out. Our sniper can move up and steady. Wouldn't be too bad. Just to have that set. I'm already missing, like, not having the grapple armor. Like, oh god, I want to get to that high ground so badly.
Is it clear?
Can't do anything else. Alright, we'll do some overwatches all around. If an enemy patrol comes into us. There's a patrol right there who's going to be executing civilians. There's a sectoid. And he missed a 95! That civilian is badass. Oh, what the hell? So if you miss one, you take another one? Oh, screw both of you. Alright, so there's 2 packs right there. So we also have some civilians here. Let's see if we can't rescue one. In before Faceless, obviously, but still. Details, right? How close can you get? You can't quite get to rescue range. Let's see. We're not going to trigger this civilian 2-pack yet in case one of them is indeed a Faceless. Because we want to be able to deal with the Faceless. We might be able to trigger it, actually. The problem is, if we do trigger it, and we trigger another pack, it's going to get ugly. Where's our sniper? We're going to have to run her up a bit, I think. Get that corner. Who else do we have? It's everybody. Really? No, it's not everybody. Why is Mad Dog, like, not being used here?
Getting it done.
We'll set overwatches all around. Then we'll see if we can't trigger some civilians. Not firing weapon, turd. There you go. I am pressing 2, guys. Not crazy.
I think I go out like this.
Nah, nobody does. None do. Alright, so we gotta make tracks apparently, because the aliens are not near us right now. Let me take this position first in case that's a Faceless. Then we'll hit the other one.
Get back to the sheep.
She's fine. The sheep! Bah. Get back to the sheep. That's a save civilian, right? Yeah, okay. That one did the I'm running away because I'm loyal to Advent kind of movement, so that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Alright, so let's not take too bad of a position right now. That's an explosive I don't want to be too close to. That might be explosive too, come to think of it. A little worried, actually. Let's get out here. I don't want to exactly take too much vision right off the bat. I can get her here. This likely won't trigger a damn thing. And get her up to that high ground I need so much. Yeah, it's fine. And let's get right around there. Just a bit of a jump, just a hop skip. And then we'll move on to that pack. When we saved 2, we lost 2. So we need to save 4 more.
Over there.
We're probably going to make contact relatively soon. And when we do, the contact appears pretty bunched. So we got to be ready for it. Yeah, that pack may be the first one we hit, actually. Oh, it's right there. He is right there. Okay, cool.
We're losing civilians left and right.
I know, Bradford, damn it.
We need to get these people out of here.
Working on it, Central. I'm working on it, bro. You're not going to get cooked. You'll be fine. So let's take a look at where that sectoid is. Seriously? No contact yet. I am in freaking shock right now. Like, we're trying to get contact, actually. It's not succeeding. Alright. Well, it gives us some time to set up, I guess. Kind of bizarre, though, that we haven't made contact yet. Yeah, it'll be fine. And if we even saw a civilian, we could actually potentially raise one of their corpses as our zombie friend, but we haven't seen that yet because we're so far away from all the action. It's kind of crazy, actually, come to think of it. And everybody? Alright, we'll get blue move overwatches there, we'll get the steady. And, I mean, we could also keep trying to get vision here.
Heading there now. Enemy sighted.
There we go. So we got that pack right there. We'll keep an eye on those bastards. And then we're going to wait to might patrol into us. Or they'll keep swinging at civilians. That's another thing that's going to happen. They're moving away from us. These guys really don't want to get caught out. We might have to take a sniper shot. It's really, really quite unfortunate. But they're leaving a lot of civilians right in front of us alive, in before Faceless. But let's see if we can't get a setup here. Our sniper could probably take a good shot at this. She's steadied and everything. You have no aim on this? Really? No targets, despite squad sight? Really? Are you just behind those trees in a perfect way to piss me off? I guess so. I mean, we could go ahead and try to save the civvy first. War Dog is our runner, so I do need him to move to keep the dodge up. There's another civvy saved up. It's fine. Now we do want to try to make contact here, though, because this is getting a little weird. I need to start engaging because they're going to keep just picking at civs, and that's not acceptable. Now, can we actually throwing knife something down from this distance? That would be interesting. How much damage can we do with this thing? Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, sick. Okay, I thought it was like a one-time grenade. 4 to 6, 78%. We can actually try and get a kill on this gunslinger, and we retain concealment. That could be an interesting option, actually, and then we'll actually address... You know what? I think that might be a good way to engage. 78%? This throwing knife spike gives me 15% more aim, so... This could be a really good shot. I get a 125% chance to crit. Are you serious? Holy shit! Crit damage is +4, so we could actually kill the heavy if we wanted. But this is slightly more aim, but the crit is huge. Wow, really? Flanking and weapon crit, that's amazing. So if we hit, we kill the heavy, and that's going to make this whole job easier. It is 3% less to hit, and I don't trust myself with loving you, so... And we missed the 78. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, now we're blown. And we missed the easy kill. That's really shitty. It's really shitty, but that's XCOM, so hey. And they all took heavy cover. Fuck me. We could go in a line here. Problem is we'd be wrecking each other's cover. Alright, so that's basically as bad as it could have possibly ended up. And we can't quite reach the sectoid. And if we were to do anything here, we'd end up whacking one of our own. Breaking his cover, potentially. Well, does this break cover again, or not? Practitioner strike all targets in a line. Alright, does this break a tree? I don't know. Let's see if we have other options before we pull that off. I'm really pissed at missing that 78. Do we have a sniper shot on anything? Please tell me we do. Yes, we do. Not a lot of good aim, though. Not a lot of good aim at all. We get Mad Dog up here, but we got to be careful now because we activated this one without dropping any bodies, and we're going to have problems down the line. This is a soda machine and not anything highly explosive, so that's probably fine. Got shot there. Can we get a grenade down? Now, we could get a frag down, which may help us clear some cover. It also may not, because trees are durable old things. That's an actual mind control sectoid, because it's a standard sectoid. I really wanted a zombie. I wanted that to work, and now we're in a shitty, shitty position. 24%. Fuck that, dude. That's really bad. And not many options. We have to probably suppress something. You're already steadied up on your aim. So this aim is about as good as it's gonna get. 64. Makes me wish I took hollow targeting, huh? If that's the way our luck is gonna be. Now we could go ahead and save a civvy here, potentially triggering a faceless, which is not gonna be a smart tactical option. Wow, I mean, the way they spread out, too, this is just about as bad as can be expected. What a terrible engagement. Are we gonna break that tree? I wonder if we're gonna break that tree. If we do, though, it's gonna really put our spec ops in a bit of a trouble. But hitting this wouldn't be too bad. I almost feel like trying it. I'm just gonna regret doing it, though. God damn, what the hell do I do in this position? There's like no good options right now. Like, no good options. Now, what we could do... Oh, we got drain life, don't we? We do. 99% chance to hit. We do have drain life. So we can drop something pretty easily with that. I'm gonna probably try to use that option. Alright, so you have the shot. So you just take your highest percentage shot, I guess. And that's gonna be the 64, I think. Yep. Alright, take that swing. See if that works out. Connected. Connected from high ground. Very good. Parfait. Alright, so then we can maybe... Can we suppress the sectoid? Are we close enough to do that? Or are we only going to see the other unit? Alright. We only have the drain life on that feller, so... Let's try to take the drain life off of this. I wonder if that's actually doing more damage thanks to my gun. That might be a really good way to use the superior hangfire propellant. Not a bad idea. Alright, we'll set this Overwatch, because we can. Lady Grey do the same thing. Or Lady Pie, sorry, not Lady Grey. That was a different unit. Other campaign. And let's go... I'm going to go right here, actually. Because the sector's going to have trouble flanking me, and I'll be a little closer to save these civvies if need be. So let's go right there.
Good to go.
That way we probably won't trigger a faceless either.
Time to mop him up.
So he's not happy. He's joining the other pack, so we're going to have 2 sectoids running up on us. Another sectoid right there. So he joined another pack, so we're going to hit 2 packs in a row here. That's not going to be awesome. Yeah, so these engagements so far have not been to our strength, but we'll see what happens. But after that, I've been Urs. This has been XCOM 2. Sorry, Long War 2. I'm going to get it right! Long War 2. The True Hangover. We'll see how this one ends next time. Till next time, till then.